Our brains are incredibly complex organs constantly buzzing with activity. Imagine a vast network of billions of nerve cells called neurons communicating with each other through electrical and chemical signals. This intricate communication network is what allows us to think, feel, and experience the world around us. Mental health, in its essence, is dependent on the harmonious functioning of this complex neural network. Neurotransmitters are the brain's chemical messengers, facilitating communication between neurons. These chemicals are released from one neuron, travel across the synapse, and bind to specific receptors on the receiving neuron, transmitting signals that influence a wide range of functions. Imagine them as keys that fit into specific locks on the surface of neurons. Each neurotransmitter has a unique shape and corresponding receptor, ensuring that messages are delivered with precision. This intricate lock-and-key system is fundamental to the brain's ability to process information and generate appropriate responses. Among the many neurotransmitters in the brain, 4 play particularly prominent roles in regulating mood, emotions, and behavior: serotonin, dopamine, norepinephrine, and GABA. In a healthy brain, neurotransmitters are constantly being produced, released, and reabsorbed in a delicate balancing act. However, when this intricate system is disrupted, it can lead to what we know as mental health conditions. Imagine a seesaw that's tilted too far in one direction. This imbalance can disrupt the brain's ability to function optimally. These imbalances can manifest in a variety of ways, affecting our thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and physical sensations. For example, low levels of serotonin, often referred to as the mood stabilizer, have been linked to depression and anxiety. Similarly, disruptions in dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward, can contribute to addiction, while imbalances in norepinephrine, involved in the body's stress response, can manifest as anxiety disorders. Understanding the specific roles of these neurotransmitters and how their imbalances contribute to mental health conditions is crucial for developing effective treatment strategies. Serotonin is often called the feel-good chemical, and for good reason. It plays a crucial role in regulating mood, sleep, appetite, and even digestion. When serotonin levels are healthy, we tend to feel calmer, more positive, and better able to cope with stress. Think of serotonin as a mood stabilizer, helping to keep our emotions on an even keel. It promotes feelings of well-being, contentment, and inner peace. However, when serotonin levels are low, we may experience symptoms of depression such as sadness, fatigue, loss of interest in activities we once enjoyed, and difficulty sleeping. Factors that can deplete serotonin levels include chronic stress, poor diet, lack of sunlight, and certain medical conditions. Fortunately, there are ways to boost serotonin levels naturally, such as engaging in regular exercise, spending time outdoors in nature, and eating a balanced diet rich in tryptophan, an amino acid that the body converts into serotonin. Section 5. Dopamine and drive, the motivation molecule. Dopamine is often referred to as the motivation molecule because it plays a central role in our brain's reward system. When we engage in activities that bring us pleasure or satisfaction, such as eating delicious food, achieving a goal, or spending time with loved ones, our brains release dopamine, creating a feeling of pleasure and reinforcing these behaviors. This surge of dopamine motivates us to repeat those behaviors, seeking out experiences that trigger this rewarding feeling. However, dopamine is also involved in addiction. Drugs like cocaine and amphetamines work by flooding the brain with dopamine, hijacking the reward system and leading to intense cravings and compulsive drug-seeking behavior. Understanding the role of dopamine in both healthy motivation and addiction is crucial for developing effective strategies for addressing substance abuse and other conditions related to reward-seeking behavior. Norepinephrine, also known as noradrenaline, is a neurotransmitter that kicks in during times of stress, preparing our bodies for the fight-or-flight response. When we perceive a threat, real or imagined, our brains release norepinephrine, increasing our heart rate, blood pressure, and alertness, priming us to respond to the perceived danger. While this response is essential for survival in dangerous situations, chronic stress can lead to an overproduction of norepinephrine, contributing to anxiety disorders, panic attacks, and even post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. Imagine your body constantly being in a state of high alert, like a coiled spring ready to snap. This chronic activation of the stress response can take a toll on both our physical and mental health. Learning to manage stress through techniques such as mindfulness, deep breathing exercises, and regular physical activity can help regulate norepinephrine levels and mitigate the negative effects of chronic stress. While neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine rev up brain activity, GABA acts as the brain's primary inhibitory neurotransmitter, putting the brakes on excessive excitation and promoting a sense of calm and relaxation. Think of GABA as a calming influence, preventing our neurons from becoming overactive and firing out of control. When GABA levels are healthy, we tend to feel more relaxed, less anxious, and better able to cope with stress. However, when GABA levels are low, our brains can become overstimulated, leading to anxiety, restlessness, and difficulty sleeping. Factors that can deplete GABA levels include chronic stress, poor diet, and certain medical conditions. Fortunately, there are natural ways to boost GABA levels, such as practicing yoga, meditation, and deep breathing exercises. Neurotransmitter imbalances can arise from a complex interplay of factors, including genetics, environmental stressors, lifestyle choices, and underlying medical conditions. Understanding these contributing factors is crucial for developing personalized treatment plans that address the root causes of mental health challenges. Genetics play a role in determining our baseline levels of neurotransmitters. Just as we inherit physical traits from our parents, we also inherit predispositions to certain mental health conditions. However, genes are not destiny. Environmental factors such as chronic stress, trauma, and exposure to toxins can also influence neurotransmitter production and function. Lifestyle choices such as diet, exercise, sleep, and substance use can also impact neurotransmitter balance. For example, a diet lacking in essential nutrients can deplete the building blocks needed for neurotransmitter synthesis. Addressing neurotransmitter imbalances often involves a multifaceted approach that combines medication, therapy, and lifestyle modifications. The goal is to restore the brain's chemical equilibrium, alleviate symptoms, and improve overall well-being. Medications such as antidepressants, anti-anxiety medications, and mood stabilizers work by targeting specific neurotransmitters in the brain. Antidepressants, for instance, can increase levels of serotonin, norepinephrine, or both, while anti-anxiety medications may enhance the effects of GABA, promoting relaxation and reducing anxiety. Therapy such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and dialectical behavior therapy, DBT, can provide individuals with coping mechanisms to manage their symptoms, regulate emotions, and develop healthier thought patterns and behaviors. Lifestyle modifications such as regular exercise, a balanced diet, adequate sleep, stress reduction techniques, and social support play a crucial role in supporting mental health by promoting neurotransmitter balance and overall well-being. If you're struggling with your mental health, it's essential to remember that you're not alone. Millions of people experience mental health challenges, and there's no shame in seeking professional help. Reaching out for support is a sign of strength, not weakness. Mental health conditions are treatable, and with the right support, individuals can experience significant improvements in their symptoms and overall quality of life. Early intervention is key, as addressing mental health concerns early on can prevent symptoms from worsening and improve long-term outcomes. If you're concerned about your mental health, talk to your doctor or a mental health professional. They can assess your symptoms, provide a diagnosis, and recommend the most appropriate treatment plan for your individual needs. The field of mental health care is constantly evolving, with promising advancements in research and treatment approaches offering hope for the future. Scientists are gaining a deeper understanding of the brain's complexities, leading to more targeted and effective treatments. New medications with fewer side effects are being developed, and innovative therapies, such as transcranial magnetic stimulation, TMS, and ketamine therapy, are showing promise in treating treatment-resistant depression and other mental health conditions. The growing awareness of mental health and the importance of seeking help is also breaking down stigma and fostering a more supportive and understanding society. As we continue to invest in research, treatment, and prevention, we move closer to a future where everyone has access to the care they need to live mentally healthy and fulfilling lives. Remember, mental health is just as important as physical health. If you or someone you know is struggling, reach out for help. There are resources and professionals ready to support you. Stay healthy and take care.